Can you believe it? He started swimming going into his sophomore year of high school, and now,
That's
Rio?
insane. And went to college, swam in college, and now Rio.
It doesn't seem fair.
No, it doesn't.
Which would you have to stretch more for, the Scripps spelling bee or the Olympic trials?
I think I'd drown at either one of them, unfortunately.
Few people drowning right now with some heavy rain over parts of the forecast area. Not too bad along the I-4 corridor. Let's take a look. Looking north along the I-4, we can see a little bit cloud cover and some showers up in Seminole County, but that's not the real rain. The real rain is all happening up in parts of Marion, also in Northern Lake. Flagler really seeing it, and you can see that in the temperatures. All those spots where temperatures in the mid-60s to 70, 71 degrees, that's where the clouds and the showers have been rolling on by here in the last hour or two. Most of us along I-4 are in the low and even the middle 80s out there. A warm, beautiful spring day, a little breezy certainly, but so far so good for most of the forecast area. But we're watching two boundaries come together over the Central Peninsula, and very likely that's going to result in a few more storms popping up as we move into the 6, 7, and 8 o'clock hours. So this is the big picture, but it's really the devil in the details this time around. It is the west coast sea breeze sliding inland and the East Coast sea breeze coming in. That's what's really kicked off those showers in Flagler County as they connect right up and down the I-4 corridor. A little bit later on this evening, that's likely when we'll see a bit more coverage of these swarms. But again, underwater in Flagler County, northwestern Volusia from Barboursville up into Lake George, Paisley north into Astor and Astor Park in Lake County, and East Marion County. You've seen wet weather here since about 2 o'clock. Look at Flagler, Palm Coast back into Bunnell, Flagler Beach, now getting down into Corona and National Gardens, about to slide over into Ormond and Ormond by the Sea as well. Lake Catherine back to Umatilla. Things have improved. Starting to see some showers along 44 there. And then we also have this rain back just north of the villages, East Lake Weir and Lake Weir. And then the other thing I want to show you, if you head down I-4, and there, who wants to Friday afternoon, right? But if you head down I-4, look at this line coming out of Polk City. Take that out about 2 hours, and that is going to get up into the Metroplex area. So we'll see that in and around Kissimmee, Ocoee, and Orlando, and Apopka between now and about 7:45 this evening. So there is more in the outlook. We also have this little complex coming out of northern parts of Lake County, heading off toward Volusia and maybe into Flagler in the next couple of minutes, and a few specks now in Seminole County that we're watching. So not a lot of rain along the I-4 corridor, certainly not in and around I-95, but as the late afternoon and evening progresses, we're looking for more of those scattered showers in the forecast. Now, overnight, where it rains this evening, we'll see fog early tomorrow morning. There are your overnight lows, mid-60s, tomorrow's highs, much like today in the mid-80s around Central Florida. Again, a breezy day today, maybe south-southwest winds at 15, almost 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow, west-northwest at about 5 to 10. That northerly flow will begin to drive some drier air into Central Florida, so we'll see a lot less in the way of moisture available for showers and storms tomorrow. Rain chances are much lower, and then a downright dry day for our Sunday. Not a bad weekend forecast if you're heading to the coastline. A little swell in the water, so we are watching for the rip current threat. It's a bit on the elevated side, but look at this fabulous 7-day forecast. Jim, Angela, we're going to have great weather right on into the end of next week.
Dave, thanks a lot.
Yep.
Coming up, a New York City filmmaker honors Prince with a massive